I went live and I didn't copy it, anybody. Oh, well, such is life. Let's see. Let's go to edit and see what happens. I forgot to copy it. Audience. This. No. Sorry, guys. Here we go. Okay. Nothing to cancel there. What's this? What does this do? If I end this, I'm sorry. Cool. Okay. Copy. And now I will be right back. I'm going to stay up live. And we'll share this link because I forgot to do that. But it's that kind of a day. So we're just going to roll with it. Oh, oops. I'm still under my personal profile. Oh, well, that's okay. So we're going to talk about a couple things this morning, too. Not just the routine and everything else. And we're going to hit on a couple of things. It's coming up. There we go. Okay. There we go. Morning, Belinda. Good morning, Belinda. I will get back to you. I have not forgotten about you. You're on my list for later. Today, not much of anything is happening. Today is the winter solstice. We celebrate the winter solstice in honor of my grandmother. And to give my son a split up of the presents, because if he gets all his presents at once, it's not a good day. We'll leave it at that. It's not a good day. He can't handle that. He can handle like 3 a day. So we celebrate the winter solstice and he gets 3. And then we celebrate Christmas and he gets 3. And he's a happy child. It's been a really rough end of year with things going on with Juan's job and everything else. Morning, Sheena. I have found myself not hiding, but not being very... I'm more internal right now than external. I think that's the best way to say it. But on the plus side, I figured something out. Yes, he does. So this is my winter planner. Winter. It has my note page. Everything is turning white today. I didn't have enough white paper, and this is bothering me. Then I have my month planner, which I also put stuff on the wrong sides, which is bothering me. Then I have my daily planners. And then back here, I have all my meals for the entire winter. So this is my winter planner. I am then going to take and make one for spring and then have my planner in it for March, April, and May. And then do one for June or for summer and June, July, and August. So that way everything is here. Meals, notes, everything. And then like the password sheets, the detailed cleaning lists, stuff like that aren't in here yet, we'll just transfer from binder to binder to binder, or I just may print out 4 sets. Haven't decided on that one yet. But I have to get different covers. This is just a cheap one that I got from Dollar Tree, and it's fine, but I need it to do other things. So this is my winter planner. Plus, in the summer, I need my daily planning sheet to be different than in the winter. So this is going to work. I need to back this up. We have presents behind me, so I can't back it up as far as what I normally do. Okay. Let's see what stuff we have to transfer, and then I will get going with the day. So make sure you have your planners. And Belinda, I was just going to say, I know you've currently lost your planner, so grab a piece of paper, a whiteboard, a dry erase marker, and write on the windows. Get creative. Because remember, just because something works for me does not mean it will work for you. You need to make sure that you're doing what you need for you. Not a problem, Sheena. It is somewhere. See, I love spiral notebooks. I really, really do. I absolutely love them. They are like my go-to. Oh, way to go. My mother has used just a spiral notebook the entire time that I've been noticing organizes things. She just uses a spiral notebook the entire time. Flight plans got out. I think that's everything. Okay. We're going to try and fold this over and see if it'll work. It kind of works. Kind of not happy, but whatever. My Walmart was out of these awesome mead ones that are so cool. Oh, I got myself a present. Okay. Edward's side to the Twilight Saga. You guys know I read the entire Twilight Saga in like a weekend, like half a week. So this is Edward's side. So I'm excited to read it. If my doggy will let me. I needed a new book. Books are my happy place. Books are like seriously my happy place. So I'm very, very excited about that. Okay, let's start. Yeah, I felt guilty buying it though. So, gotta process that. Can't give everything to the child. I need something too. And I couldn't pass up the deal. When you find a book, when you find a book that is normally like $20 in the store right now, and you find it for $5, you buy it. So, let's start with Dress to Our Best. Okay. I have resigned myself to the fact that until our hot water is fixed, I'm living in sweats. This is my protest. He wants to see my sexy butt or whatever. He can get us hot water. So until we have hot water, I am living in sweats. Do I feel dressed to my best? Well, as long as my makeup and hair is done, I'm decent. I'm okay. Oh, and my nails. As long as that stuff is done, I can live with it. But until we have hot water, I'm in sweats. So deal with it. And let's face it, we have the polar vortex hitting on Christmas Eve. So it's going to be cold. So let's just stay with this. All right, our core 6. We need to eat our meals, drink our water, take our meds, self-work, body work, and sleep. So, yeah, Sheena, you don't have to deal with the polar vortexes anymore. In the winter time in the north, drinking cold water on a cold day doesn't always sound appetizing. So it's really important that in the winter, you keep track of how much water you're drinking because you still need the same amount of water, if not more, because it's dry. Water's evaporating, the whole water cycle. So, got to keep up with it. Your mental intention for the day. Well, with today being the winter solstice, I'm going to go with joy. Because also, since today is the winter solstice, that means from this day forward, we're going to start having more sunlight. The days are going to start getting longer. Today is the shortest daylight time of the year. So from here on out, the days are going to start getting longer. So if that's not a reason to be joyful, I don't know what is. The return of the sun. Let's run with that. So that is a reason to be joyful. Like completely joyful. We really want to go to Candy Cane Lane this year, but there have been protests there. And I think there have been protests there and stuff like that because they know this is somewhere that everybody wants to go. I mean, it's free and everything else like that. So let's just go there. So one is deciding whether or not we're going to actually go. All right, now we need our 3. So from my master to-do list, it's actually pretty decent today. I need to clean out my purse because I need to find out. I have a hole somewhere in the lining that all my change is going to the bottom of my purse, and I don't know where that hole is. Like activities to do with them and stuff like that, because I don't know what to do in Florida. But remember, they don't have to be busy all the time. Boredom is a good thing. Boredom from when we were kids is what made us use our imagination. You don't have to be stimulated all the time. You can have them be bored because then boredom makes them get creative. So they don't have to be going all the time. Just remember that. It is not our job to keep them occupied 24 hours a day. So we need to let them get bored. And then when they say, Mom, I'm bored, it's, well, you can help me scrub the walls. I'll go find something. Okay, you go find something. See? Hold on. Do you need to get out, buddy? You know it's only 6:30, right? Okay. I just said get out. I got him. Make sure you relock the door. Are you up for the day? I kind of figured. Okay. You are not doing live, dog. So you can guide them. You can have them be on their tablet for a while, have them play board games, have them go play outside, have them, spin a wheel, stuff like that. Oh, morning, Laura. Sorry if other people are sleeping. So you can guide them in directions, but you don't have to give them specific activities to where you could come up just with a certain time with mom and then do what they want to do. Ask them what they want to do. Too many times we're giving them what we want to do. So ask them what they want to do. Maybe you sit down and you play Minecraft with them for 30 minutes. Maybe you cook with them. Maybe you go run around and play hockey with them for, 20 minutes. Thank you. I still need to, I haven't been able to hook up with my friend to do them. Belinda says good morning. Good morning. To do them, but I needed to get color on them because I wasn't feeling right without color on them. So I still need to file them and put the final powder and coat on them. So I like the color too. It's a very, very pretty purple. It doesn't look that muted in person. It's a little bit darker. I wish there was a little bit more blue to it because then it would be Ravenclaw blue. Ravenclaw blue purple. And then I would be really happy. You remember my unhealthy obsession with Harry Potter. So they can stay busy. We can do stuff with them, or you can guide them in a general direction because you still have stuff that you need to do. You can't spend your entire day entertaining them. You still have your stuff you need to do, but there is nothing wrong with taking time out of that day to then spend time with them, if that makes sense. Okay, so I need to clean up my purse. We have to vacuum, which I'm sure, are you vacuuming? We need to dust and we need to carpet clean. And I have got a ton of sewing and French toast.
Mom, after life.
Yep.
I have a question.
Well, that's to be expected, Sheena.
When can I open up the presents?
It's your choice. You can either open them up when I'm done with live, or you can wait for Daddy. Daddy will be home around 10:30.
Well, I just want to open up one.
The big one from Santa?
Yeah.
It's your choice. Daddy said that if he wants the heat too, buddy, you better share. Hey, come on, that's your morning cuddle time. He wants the heat too. Daddy says it's your choice. So you can either.
So what time does Dad get off today?
Dad gets off at 10:30. Dad gets off in 4 hours.
Right then, come on in. Come on in, buddy. Yeah.
So you think about it. It takes time to get settled. They've been there longer than you. So, and you're not just trying to get settled in a new area. You're trying to get settled in a new home. It takes time. So. All right. Next up.
you go.
So I've got sewing to do. I've got French toast to make, and I got to clean out my purse for sure. For sure. My son's day. He's got his contributions and his jobs. Today is just contributions. So vacuuming, just a contribution. Yes, and a totally different lifestyle. Going from living in the north to living in the south, I mean, that's a totally different lifestyle. Not to mention working to housewife or working out of the home to housewife, totally different lifestyle. Totally. See, okay. I'll put that down for a second. Everybody thinks that being a housewife is easy, right? You just sit at home and clean and take care of the kids. What's so hard about that? Number one, if you've been working out of the home this entire time, and then you start being a housewife, you lose the connection with other people that you had working. My daughter-in-law got very depressed going from a working mom to a housewife because she felt like she wasn't as important because she wasn't bringing in the money. And my son, of course, did not make her feel that way. He knows better. His mother would whoop his butt, Marine or not. He was mine first before he was the Marines. So she felt bored. It's like she felt bored and she felt overwhelmed at the same time. And she didn't know what to do. So it took her, she's still working on it. And honestly, I think that's why she had another child, because that's her comfort role, right? That's her comfort zone. But she felt unimportant. She felt unmotivated. She had a really rough time going from working woman to housewife, a military housewife on that. So it's not an easy mental transition, physical transition. It's not easy. Okay. I was literally raised to become a housewife. Period. Both my grandmothers taught me how to be a housewife. When I went into my guidance counselor and he said, "What is the career you want to do?" I told him housewife. So I have literally been raised in reading and trying to figure out and writing things down and taking notes and all this other stuff to be a housewife since like I was 5 years old. Okay? Because that was my dream job, to be a housewife. You want to send Daddy a good morning or not?
Yeah.
All right. So, when you don't get it within a week or a month or even 2 months, don't you dare. Or 2 months.
Here's your Hermione pen.
You better not have my Hermione pen, you little stink pot.
He does.
Harley?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, we are not playing this.
No, you don't need to do it. I already got it.
Huh?
I already got it.
Well, that's okay. Thank you for giving Gisette my pen. Go eat your green bean. I don't think so. Here, I'll trade you. Here, message Daddy. So that's why. Okay? That's why. Because I always felt out of place and overwhelmed going to work. Because that wasn't my niche. I was prepped my whole life to be a housewife. So, because I wanted it. So, thank you, Sheena. It's just the way it is. So, don't worry about it. It's a long transition process. Husbands don't understand. That's why you start writing down to-do lists. And everything you do, from making the bed to taking out the trash to cooking dinner to chopping vegetables, everything you do, you write down and cross off, and you leave that list where they can see it. They don't realize how much we do during the day. Yeah. Well, let's see. I am, not every piece of paper in this house has to have a bite out of it. Okay? Well, let's see. Like I said, I have been training for this and learning about this since I was 5 years old, and I'm 47. So 42 years I have been a housewife. Because even when I was working out of the home, being a housewife still took first priority. So, they don't realize. That's why a lot of men will say, and I'm not dogging on them, they just don't understand. Just like we don't get all that they do at work, okay? Well, what do you do all day? Have any of you guys seen The Incredibles 2? This is probably the best way I can describe it. So in Incredibles 2, there is a guy, and he's trying to make superheroes legal again. And he grabs the Incredibles, and they're talking about bringing superheroes back. And he says, you know, that must have been crazy with what happened with the Underminer and this and that and this and that. And they're like, well, yeah. He's like, you know, don't you know it? And he said, no, I don't, because I didn't see it. I don't know what happens. So if we just nonchalantly let them know what happens.
No, where did you go?
Get down. No caramel corn for you. Santa got caramel corn this year. Then they can understand. Or maybe they don't. So, but if they don't know, they really don't understand. Especially if the home looks very similar to when they left. They don't get the upkeep that it takes during the day to keep it looking that way. Now, on to the kids' day. So like I said, the only contribution he has is to vacuum today. Okay, his personal work: brush teeth, wash face, floss, mouthwash, passion, and then of course movement. All right. Guess what, kiddo? The great giant mean bunny scared him this morning.
Wait, I forgot what we named that bunny. Peter?
Peter, yes. Peter scared him. He didn't want to go potty outside this morning because Peter was out there. The big, mean, scary bunny scared him. But then he went outside to go potty when there was a giant raccoon. So the big, scary bunny stopped him, but the giant raccoon didn't. Oh, good morning, Daddy. Can you make time go faster so it's 10:30 and I can open presents? Okay, meals for the day. We've got easy ones today. Leftovers. Stop pushing your teeth out. Leftovers. You need to at least wait till I'm done with live. And no. Hi.
I couldn't go like this.
And then of course French toast sticks or smoothies, stuff like that. So we have easy ones today.
And these are funny for that.
Now that we have all that information, we can put our calendar together.
Look, the Chrome dinosaur.
Yep. So I have a 8:30. I have a 1400. I have like no cooking to do. I have baking because I have French toast sticks I have to make. And we'll use this card for Daddy's work hours.
Let me see if anything different has changed in Minecraft.
All right.
I don't know if I can find the controller.
Is that
on PlayStation?
is it 1600 to what is tonight? Oh, you sat down already?
No. 1630.
1630.
No, 1600.
1630.
I can feel.
1630 to
100.
2030.
What's 100?
What side other than peas for open-faced turkey sandwiches? Are they hot or cold?
1030.
Yeah, I was going to say broccoli because there's turkey divan, which was like the dish that if you didn't know how to make turkey divan, you weren't a good housewife back in the day. And that's got broccoli. That's got broccoli in it. Green bean, anything green, Brussels sprouts,
Parts.
peas, beans, broccoli, anything green, lima beans, edamame. You can open them now if you like. I told you. Yeah. Then any of those, we will. Then my phone needs to get plugged back in. Can you do that?
Yeah.
And respond to Daddy too. Because if it was going to be cold, I would say salad. Actually, you could do salad with it hot too. So anything green works with turkey. I don't get why, but it does. Jacek made some amazing Brussels sprouts. He didn't think so. I thought so. So he took the Brussels sprouts, cut them in half, tossed them in oil, salt, pepper, roasted them suckers, and then when they came out, put chopped up bacon in it and covered it and stirred it in with maple syrup. Oh my goodness. The best Brussels sprouts I've ever had. So normally we would have tamales today, but we're doing leftovers because I've got beer cheese soup, I've got clam chowder, I've got sausage and crackers and cheese, I've got sweet and sour sausage. So all right, so meals are just leftovers today. What do you do? Well, you're gonna have to go closer to the heat then. So work. I only have two. Housework, we definitely need to carpet clean. Harley had a bad night, not last night, but the night before. And he was up at 3:45 in the morning, so we were up all day. He was up throwing up. So yeah, he had a rough day. So we need to carpet clean. Appointments, I have none. Events, well, today is the winter solstice. So daily focus tasks. Today is look at last week and finish up anything that you needed to do from last week. That is actually my sewing. So it's wrap up last week. today you might even want to look ahead to Christmas and then to New Year's to see if there's anything that you can get done. If you guys have any questions regarding Christmas or whatever, I'm here. Hit me up. Ask now. So you're wrapping up anything from last week. You are also looking at the hidden spaces in your bedroom. So take 15 minutes and attack those hidden spaces. Dressers, cabinets, closets, whatever, or 10 minutes or 20 minutes. Just don't go too long. Get those hidden spaces. The psychology is crazy because you would think that once you close the door, it's not going to feel like it's clean. Hi, my pen, not yours. No, my cards, not yours.
Oh yeah, she's right. Look.
What?
You can't tell that's a vodka.
Oh.
When I just do wheel.
Can I have the card back, please?
No.
What card does that say? Can you tell?
No.
Oh, from the sounds of it. It's the calendar card.
Work.
It's the calendar card. Okay. I need to make new cards anyways. So, okay.
There you go. You gotta make some new cards right now.
All right.
Leave a like for if you think our puppy's cute.
Oh, leave a like if you think our puppy's cute. Well, we're about to get to the public service announcement. So, I have my day figured out. Do I know when I'm going to get to stuff? Not necessarily, especially not today. But
you know those cards.
Hey, no, my cards, my paper. You know, down. Oh, doodle. So, next, what you got? What you got? All right. So now we're going to switch gears and go from planning to maintenance. So first up for maintenance is make your bed. It looks, oh wait, I wasn't done yet. When you organize a hidden space, even closing the door, it feels cleaner in the room. Okay? It literally, are you okay? He jump up on you? It literally feels cleaner. Plus, once those hidden spaces are taken care of, you are not feeling like that you can just shove stuff in that area anymore. If something is not organized or clean, you just want to just push the stuff in. So, and then also, if you're down to deep cleaning your home and that stuff, make sure you pick your 3 tasks. So, there you go. All right. Now we'll get on to make your bed. It's easy and it makes a huge difference. So make sure you make your bed every single day. Swish and swipe card is gone too. So, oh, there it is. No, that's wash and wipe the kitchen. There it is. I thought my doggy stole it. He's stolen enough of them. Okay, don't forget to swish and swipe the bathroom. Once again, if this thing is taking you longer than 2 minutes, you're putting too much time into it.
Oh, Mom.
What?
Look my pocket.
Yeah? That looks awesome.
That's way more.
That almost looks like eyes.
Get to that.
So, quick, easy swish and swipe. Don't forget to rotate your laundry. I am at fold and put away right now. I will wash and dry later on. Well, the heat's going to dry for me. So, here we go. You will get 2 more reminders for that. Don't forget, if you need to, pick up, put away. Well, considering little man will be opening up some presents, I'm going to have to. And I'm going to be totally honest with y'all. I didn't do my dishes last night, so I have to do those. All right. Meal prep is next. I've got none because we're having leftovers, but use this to help you either start or complete your meals for the day. So, like if you're doing a pot roast, get that going. If you're doing something in the Instapot, get it all prepped. So all I got to do is dump and go.
No, get your bone away from my feet.
So there you go. And then of course, what I really need to do today is wash and wipe the kitchen. Now, that is it for the morning routine. So we will pause for this public service announcement. Don't forget, if you have not already, please subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to follow us all on Marco Polo at Being Simplest. And of course, always make sure you take time for yourself. Don't forget to like this video if it helps you in any way, shape, or form. And share it with anybody who needs it.
And don't forget to subscribe.
Yes, don't forget to subscribe. So for lunch, we start with pick up, put away. Well, I start with pick up, put away. Then I make sure that I've hit the next stage of the laundry cycle.
What do you do? If you start eating my foot.
And then it's wash and wipe the kitchen. There is not a lot at the noontime. You're just kind of looking around the house going, okay, we're good. Finishing up anything from lunch. So we're good. All right, now we head to set up for tomorrow. The most important routine of the day, the hardest one to do. Why is that? Because there is no set start time. Like with the morning routine, your start time is when your eyes open and you wake up. There is no set start time for setting up for tomorrow because you can do it throughout the day. It all depends upon when your energy is or when you want to spend time with your family. So like for me tonight, I'm going to really have to push myself to get a lot of it done before 10:30 when he gets off so we can spend time together. And then my wind down time is 6:30. That's when he leaves to go back to work. So I will have to push myself to clean up after he leaves. So the more you know yourself, the more you know when you are at your peak work motivation or your peak energy levels is when you get the most stuff done. It is not going to be the same as mine. It is not going to be the same. Sheena and Belinda are going to have two different cycles. It might be around the same time, but they're going to be different. Belinda and Laura are going to have two different ones. So you want to make sure that you really listen to your body and listen to the wants and needs of the other members of the home for when you do this. Because let's face it, laying out clothes for tomorrow, if you do that, is not as important as spending time with your husband. Do you know what I mean? So we're going to start with the calendar, which we can do right now because we got our stuff sitting next to us. So Tuesday, what did I plan for dinner? I get through the soups, through breakfast, through lunch. Week 4. Oh, we'll do Daddy's beef tips on Tuesday. Daddy's favorite beef tips. So that will be the dinner. So we'll do beef tips, and that will take me into Wednesday. So we're good. Launchpad, don't forget to set it up. For me, that means making sure my computer's charged, making sure my planner is where my planner needs to be, making sure the coffee pot is set up, making sure any school stuff is together. So that's what my launch. What do you need? Did you lose something? Or do you just want some attention? Because that's what that sounded like. Some attention or play.
So you have to go to my lap.
Is that what he wanted? Put your teeth back behind your lip. And then I like to lay out my clothes. There is a lot of my clients that get dressed the next morning according to mood. So consider yourself reprieved from pulling out your clothes. I never realized how important that is to some people. So, my bad. I'm sorry. That goes along with the way that my brain thinks. I need to be as prepared as I can possibly be. Other people go off their feelings and emotions and stuff like that. My feelings and emotions are tied into how prepared I am. So, if you pull out your clothes the next day according to your feelings, then by all means, do that in the morning. So, all right. Don't forget to finish off your laundry cycle. By this point in time, everything should be hung up, ready to go for me. Final pickup, put away. This should happen before dinner. However, tonight, with the help of probably some coffee at about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, this will happen after Daddy goes to work. Then we have to make dinner, make lunches, eat dinner. Don't forget about that one. Very important, because then we have to wash and wipe the final one of the kitchen of the day. Don't forget. Now, like this morning, I woke up and I went, I mean, it's winter solstice, so I'm happy, right? But looking at my kitchen, I already have 2 extra tasks I need to do. I need to put away the dishes, and I need to do the dishes. And then, 3. And then I need to put away those dishes. So I'm already back down.
Don't be down on yourself.
So it already means I have extra work. When I just could have gotten up off my butt instead of watching movies and done them. Spent the 10 minutes that I needed to do them. That's the other thing I have found. Without hot water, I really don't like doing the dishes. Because even though I can just heat up water or I can just wash them in cold water, it's a pain in the butt either way. When I wash them in cold water, then my hands get cold. If I wash them in hot water, then I need to sit and wait for the hot water to heat up. So, yeah, not liking it, but whatever. All right. And then we need to get ready for bed. Wash your face, brush your teeth, floss, mouthwash, the whole works. Because then when you get tired, you can go to bed. And make sure you take some time for yourself, especially for those of you with the littles. Because if you don't, the stress of this season is going to beat you down. And even if you don't have littles, take time for yourself because the stress of this season will beat you down. The joy, the magic, all that other hoopla, that is for kids. That's not for adults. Because we have to make sure that we create that magic. And during this time, we miss those that are gone, those that are no longer with us, those that have moved away. I mean, I'm even wearing my son's boot camp graduation t-shirt or sweatshirt today because I miss him. It's not the same not having him here for the winter solstice. And I haven't had him here for the winter solstice in 4 years. So it's not the same. It's hard. But I'll call him. Things will be fine. You know, he's got his own family. So even if he wouldn't be in the Corps right now, he'd still have his own family. And I wouldn't expect them to get into a car and come and see their mother. So take time for you. Even if it's sitting down having a cup of tea. For me, it's reading a book. Watching a movie. We watched Frozen 2 yesterday. Thought it was kind of appropriate being the eve of the winter solstice, considering they were talking about the elements. Yeah, don't say anything, just in case some people want to watch it and they haven't seen it. So, maybe it's getting a pedicure, maybe it's taking a bath, maybe it's taking a shower. We're in the bedroom this week, so maybe it's going to bed early. Maybe it's changing your sheets and doing that trick that Sandra said with the lavender spray. Maybe it's getting some comfy pajamas or something like that. Maybe it's doing an eye mask. But, and I'm gonna get to this in a second. This part's very important. If you're sad, if you're upset, if you're unmotivated, if you're angry, whatever, allow yourself to also feel that. Because it's important that we feel the emotions that we're feeling instead of discrediting them. Because they're all valid. So allow yourself to be angry and frustrated and whatever else you are during this season, sad, remorseful, whatever. Allow yourself to feel it. So that's very, very, very important. There's nothing wrong with it. So, and if you need a little boost, like I say, I'm here. Now, today, I may not be as available as normal because I do want to spend time with my family, with it being the winter solstice. But I am here to send a message. If you need it, I'm here. And remember, the greatest thing about feelings is that they're fluid. They change. The way that you feel today is not necessarily the way you're going to feel tomorrow. The way you feel right now at 7:07 may not be the way you feel at 8:08. The greatest thing about feelings is that they're fluid. And the worst thing about feelings is that they're fluid because you could be way up here and then you go way down here. But that's okay. So you all have an amazing day. Hey, what are you trying to get into? And I will be back tomorrow. Belinda, give yourself that great pep talk. You're worth it. Okay? If nobody tells you guys today, you're amazing. And I guess it's 22. I should be up tomorrow. So we'll see. I will talk to y'all later. You're amazing. Keep up the great work. Remember, it's not all or nothing. It's something. Okay? And remember, those feelings are fluid. So have a great one. Do something for yourself. I'll see you later.